Could this be the smallest, most intelligent vehicle battery monitor? How do you know the health of your vehicle's battery and charging system? When your battery is getting a bit long in the tooth, you need to know its condition. I spent a long time looking for a battery monitor that wouldn't look out of place on a motorcycle dashboard, and this is just perfect. There are various monitors you can buy, but Sparkbright produce the smallest, most intelligent battery monitors I have ever found. Today we're going to install it, and it's a good thing we did, as you'll find out at the end. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider Ramblings. My brain thinks I'm 23, my body thinks I'm an idiot. More on this later. Before we start, this is not a sponsored video. All comments are my own. I have, over the years, bought and paid for 2 Sparkbright Eclipse battery monitors with my own money. The 5mm and the 8mm Eclipses. Today we're going to install the 5mm into my 2019 Yamaha FJR1300AE. Sparkbright deliver worldwide, and links are in the description below this video. I'll see if I can get you a discount. If so, the details will be next to the link. So, what is the Sparkbright Eclipse Battery Voltage Monitor? The Eclipse Monitor is an auto-dimming, waterproof, tricolour LED which indicates your battery's charge condition and confirms alternator operation. Oh, and did I mention it's tiny? Sparkbright also do a non-auto-dimming version, the Monsoon, but I'd recommend you get the Eclipse for your bike. The specifications are on screen now. The colour of the LED and or the number of flashes gives you information about your battery's state of charge and the alternator and or regulator. Briefly, green is good when the engine is running. Amber is good when the engine isn't running. Flashing red indicates a possible problem depending on whether the engine is running or not. The type of flash indicates the possible problem. The full list is on screen now, so you can pause the video to read it. The monitor can either be connected directly to your battery or to a low current switched source. In a dark garage, it draws just 1 mA, so won't drain your battery if connected to a non-switch source. For reference, in full sunlight it draws 8 mA. There are just 2 wires to connect, positive and negative. Simples. On my Deauville, I was able to insert it into the dash so it looked OEM. Unfortunately, the FJR's dash is not as easy to work with, so I had to look for another position. When looking at the dash surround, there seems to be a lot of suitable places. In reality, due to what is behind the surround and the fact that the surround has to be removed to do virtually any work on the bike, I decided to mount it in the panel next to the glove box. Not ideal, but it'll do. The instructions, which you download from Sparkbright's website, cover 2 sides of an A4 sheet of paper. They are thorough and give you the size of the hole you need to drill for the bezel. 8mm, 12mm or 14mm depending on the size of the LED that you have. I drilled the hole slightly undersized, 7.5mm, and used a Dremel to get the exact fit for the bezel. I very strongly recommend you do not drill the hole in situ, as you could damage something underneath. Right, you insert the bezel into the hole, push the LED into the bezel and connect the 2 wires. It doesn't get any simpler than that. This is a semi-temporary install. The monitor LED will remain where it is, but we will be changing the connections at a later date and connecting it to the Denali fuse box. Video on that coming up soon. As I mentioned earlier, my body has decided I needed a rest after replacing the front cowling, fronts for stay and doing the various modifications. Hence the temporary connections using PosiTap. I have no real problem using PosiTap. I use them in multiple places on my Deauville where they worked perfectly for over 14 years and very nearly 200,000 kilometers. Here you can see the test fit. You do not need to take the fairing off. It was removed for repairs to the front cowling. If you look closely, you can see the control board for the monitor. It is tiny. And this is the finished job. As you can see from the pattern of flashes, there is a problem with my battery. The LED should be a steady amber. The battery is 6 years old, so not surprising really. I'll order a 𝗪𝗏 lithium LiPo battery over the summer and install that. The 𝗪𝗏 is the same brand that I had in my Deauville, and when I sold her the battery was still in excellent condition after over 8 years of daily use in all weathers and temperatures. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.